Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss how to create a single line chart and multiple line chart by using the R software. Line chart is actually a representation of a trend over a period of time related to the numeric vector. So to understand this one, we create a first vector cases by using the combined method. So this vector represents the number of the patient, those who appeared in a one hospital over a period of time on a week basis. So this is numeric in nature, and the second vector we create weeks, that represents the number of weeks from 1 to 6. So in this way we created a first vector is cases and second vector weeks. Now we have to create a single line chart, so I am using the command plot the vector cases, and subsequently I am using the command type equals to L and Alt plus enter. So you can see in the plot area the single line chart appears. Now this line chart indicates the number of patients, those who appeared on a week basis. We can see on the first week total 7 number of patient appears. Subsequently in the 6th week total number of patient are 10. So in this way you can create a single line chart. You can also change the pattern of this line. So now suppose if you use, in place of L, if you use O, now let's see, along with the line chart certain points are there, certain dots are there for the better illustration. We can also use type P. So if you are using type P, so in place of the line only points appears. Similarly you can use type S. So in place of the line certain steps are there. So again I go back and I use type L. So friends, you can also assign the name of the x-axis and name of the y-axis along with the title of this chart. So you have to use the command xlab and ylab. So xlab, that represents weeks, and ylab, that represents number of cases, and we assign the title of this chart is COVID cases. So now Alt plus enter. Now you can see the x-axis, that is represented by the weeks, y-axis is number of cases, and the title is COVID cases. So friends, in this way you can create a single line chart. But suppose there is one more vector is like number of recovered patient on a week basis, and I want to represent this factor also on the same line chart. So we have to take, or we have to create a multiple line chart for that. So to create a multiple line chart, I have to assign a new vector for that, that is recovered cases. So again I'm using the combined method, and the cases those who are recovered on a week basis, these are numeric in nature. So these are the number of cases those who are recovered. I'm using the Alt plus enter, and we created a new vector recovered. Now for creating a multiple line chart, I'm using the command lines. My vector is now recovered, which is a new vector along with the cases. Again I'm using the same command type L, but this time I'm creating this vector with a different color, like is red, and now Alt plus enter. So you can see in the plot area the new line appears, that is in the red color, that represents the number of the cases those who are recovered on a week basis, along with the number of cases those who appeared on a week basis. Now in this way you can create a multiple line chart. Now let's suppose you are having a next vector is there, that is average temperature on a week basis. So you want to also depict this vector also along with the two vectors. So what we have to do, again we have to create a new vector, temperature, temp temp. So let's see, I create a new vector temp temp by using the combine method. So this is the average temperature on a week basis. Alt plus enter, and so this is a third vector which we have created, and now I'm using this vector also in the chart. So again I'm using the lines command. Now my vector is temp. I'm using the same command type L, and color I'm using blue. So now let's see this one. Now you can see a third line is there which is blue in color, that represents the average temperature over a period of time on a week basis. So in this way friends, you can create a single line chart as well as the multiple line chart. For your practice, I assigned one question in the description box. So you all are requested to read this question carefully and identify the vectors and then create a single line chart and multiple line chart by using these commands as we discussed. Thank you so much.